Hi, everyone. Back again, Myra Winding. In a new role this time, coming with you guys. I am the Assistant Director with the Office of Local School Council Relations for Chicago Public Schools, where I work with an amazing team under our Director, Kashasha Ford, where we are really excited about our upcoming 2026 LSC elections. So I'm here to talk about that and give you some information on how you can partner with us so that we can help support student outcomes.
Yes, man, we finna dive in with it right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we back again with another episode of Chicago Blueprint. And I told you she was coming back, Miss Myra Winding.
Hey, everyone.
Been working for the LSC for 25 years now. But she wanted to come back and talk about some important information that she want to let the people in Chicago know about. So, Myra, exactly what is the local school council, LSC, and why should everyday people know about this?
So first of all, thanks for having me on the show again. And yes, I am here to talk about something that is really important and dear to my heart. Chicago is the only district in the nation that has a local school council. And local school councils is actually an opportunity for everyday people like you to have a seat at the table where decisions are being made to impact our students. So local school councils is a combination of parents, students, community members, teachers, and the principal. And this group is called the Local School Council. They vote on the budget. The council is responsible for reviewing the CIWP in addition to hiring the principal. So it's an opportunity for everyday people to have a seat at the table to have impact.
All right, Ms. Myra. What are some of the decisions that the LSC control when it comes to our school and the kids?
Really good question, and important for our people to know, so you can see where you fit in this equation. Some of the decisions that they make, one of the most important is the local school council hires the principal. They also approve the budget transfers. They have input and they approve the CIWP, which is the School Improvement Work Plan. So it's really a unique opportunity to have a seat at the table to be part of the solution as opposed to complaining about the problems. So it's a really unique opportunity.
So with the LSC, how much real power do the members actually have?
The members have some real power. Again, like I said, this is a really unique situation. We're the only district in the nation that has an elected body to do this democratic process. And so the power is real, but the power only matters if they have the numbers. So if you have a full council, and LSC has the rights and the privilege to hire the principal. They do the principal evaluation to see how this principal is performing. They can renew that contract after that evaluation, or they can decline that contract. So the goal is for the LSC and the principal to work together. They also have power because they approve budgets. So schools have a budget, and there's different things happening. Before anything happens, voice matters, which is one of the things I really want to talk about, the who can run for the LSC, because there's all these things happen at a school, and we think that we don't have a say-so in it, but we do. And the goal, like I said before, is to work with your principal as a team to make sure our students are getting, the best services and the best education possible. But being able to sit at the table and understand that your voice matters, I think is one of the most powerful things that we can ever do.
Exactly.
For someone who never done anything like this before, will they feel lost in a meeting or in a support in a local LSC?
That's a really good question. And I think that's one of our challenges now. I think people are kind of intimidated by the local school council. And so I want to say this, and I want to say it loud and clear. The only thing you need to be a local school council member is you need to care. You can be a parent member. If you have a student in a school, you can be a parent member of the school, at the school in which your child attends. If your child is in 2 you have two children in two different schools, you can run to be a parent member on both of those councils. Community members, you think, oh, I don't have any children in school, this isn't for me. Oh, you count, and it does matter, because if you live in a community and there are schools there, the things that are happening in those schools, the things that's happening in that community, impacts you. So you have a voice at the table too. So community members, we have a map on our website where you can go on, put in your address, and it'll show you your school boundary with all the schools within your boundary that you can apply to be a community member. Students can be a member, 1 for elementary and 7th and 8th grade, and then 3 for high school. Then you have your teachers and the principal by default. So everybody can participate in this. And we do the training so that you have all the information that you need to be successful and sit at this table and make decisions.
Okay. So with if you're a parent that's busy, is it like any actual time commitment for the LSC member?
Yeah, that's another good question. So the actual time commitment, because we understand that parents are busy, some are working, some are taking care of children or loved ones, and so people are really busy. But the commitment, the actual time commitment to be a LSC member, LSC meetings are once a month, unless they're going through principal selection or have a special meeting. But on an average, you can expect to donate anywhere from 1 to 3 hours a month to serve on your LSC. So it's really flexible. It's not a huge time commitment, but it's a very important one. So yeah, anybody who really cares, like I say, you don't need a cape to be a hero. You just need to care. So if you're interested, let's do this.
Oh yeah.
You kind of answered our next question. We were going to ask you who is eligible
to run for LSC seat. So you kind of did put that in there. So okay.
Before we jump into that deadline, when we talk about the who, so yes, I shared about who can run, but one of our biggest vacancies right now is parents, and so we do need your help. Parents, take the time. You can go to your school. We have signs all up. If you go up and down the expressway, we have billboards up. Just attend a LSC meeting just to see if it's something you will be interested in. Now, our office is always available to answer questions, but our highest vacancy is parents. And if we don't have full councils, we can't do the business that we've been set up to do. So we really, really, really need our parents to be more involved.
So on those billboards, do they have time of the meeting, websites?
Yes, they have our CPS at LSC at cps.edu. We have a barcode that you can scan so that you can see how to complete a nomination packet. This year, we're all electronic. So we used to have paper applications. Now everything is electronic for more accessibility. We have our phone number, our website, and that barcode so that you can scan it for easy access. And again, you can always reach out to our office and we are here to support you.
No excuses, y'all. Parents, get out there, support the youth.
Yes, come on. We want you. We welcome you with open arms.
For someone not ready to run yet, what are low stakes ways they can still contribute or get involved right now?
Oh, I really love that one. So everyone should be involved in the local school council elections, right? You can run, you can serve, or you can lead. Running for the LSC means you're a candidate. You're like, you know what? I want to run. I want to have a seat at the table. I have some ideas. I have some thoughts. Or I just want to know what's going on. You can serve as a paid judge. We are paying our judges $325 for the March 18th election. We train you, prepare you, and pay you that same day. When you leave with your payment, $325. What a unique opportunity to support the school, make some cash, and add that to your portfolio, your resume, as something that you've now done. You've supported the local school council and served as a judge. We train you 18 years and older. We have senior citizens, all of the above. And then everybody needs to vote. Like, even if you're not running, I get it. Some people are like, yeah, I don't really want to be a candidate. That sounds like a bit much, but you should be voting for somebody who shares your vision, who shares your ethical values, who shares those things. And you only would know that if you go to that school, hear what they have to say, and vote for them, because even if you're not there, your voice still matters. And this person is carrying your message for you. So you can run, serve, or you can leave. So I'm encouraging everyone to vote in the LSC elections on March 20th. I'm sorry, on March 18th. Run as a candidate or become a paid judge and make that money.
So if somebody wanted a seat, do they have to have a background like education or a degree?
No. So the requirements are to be on the LSC. If you're a parent, the only requirement is that you have a student in the school in which you plan to serve. Now, they do a background check as part of that application for certain crimes, and those things are listed on the application. But no, there's no degree requirement because, again, like I said, you don't need a cape to be a hero. You need to care. And my degree does not have anything to do with the fact that I care about what's happening to my child. So no, you just need to care and show up, and we got you from there.
Okay, so anybody can come on in as long as they got a kid in their district.
Or a community member. If you have you live in that community, you can be a community member. Students, if you're at your school, you can be a student on the LSC. For students in 6th grade, they can run this year, and they will be starting their term for July 1st for the next school year, because you have to be in 7th grade. So long as they're being promoted to 7th grade and 8th grade, those are our student members, 1 for elementary and then 3 for high schools. Okay. But we welcome all people interested to come to LSC meetings just to be an observer and see what's going on and what it's about, to see if you may be interested, or if you just want to stay in the know so that you're not finding out things at the last minute. You actually know what's going on in your school and what's coming down the pipeline. Because these are things that are going to impact your students, whether they get new staff, whether a budget is happening, some budget transfers, or if the principal's going through an evaluation, if there's some great things happening, if there are some challenges happening, you go to these LSC meetings and you get to hear these things firsthand.
Exactly.
Okay. Good information.
Let's see what you got for the parents that probably one reason for them to set up and participate in the LSC elections, and if they wanted to like participate as a judge, how would this benefit them in the community and for the schools?
Good question. So one major benefit for anyone interested in being on the LSC is an opportunity to help support students' successful outcomes. I mean, that's the biggest win. When our students win, we win. So I always say you're either part of the problem or you're part of the solution. Here we have a unique choice in the city of Chicago with Chicago Public Schools, where we get to sit at the table, where we get to have a say in what's happening in our schools, what's happening to our students. We get to be a partner with the principal. And then for the judge opportunity, you get to get paid. Help us with our LSC elections, because they can't happen without judges. So we need you, and we will prepare you and train you. But also, you get to be in the school community and get paid. It just doesn't get any better than
$325 for one day. This is some people weekly income.
One day.
Yeah. For real.
I'll definitely be signing up.
Only other thing I really want to say to everyone is to keep in mind that the local school council is an opportunity for people just like you and me to have a voice at the table. And it's not just coming from the administrators. You get to sit at the table and partner on these decisions and things that are happening to our students. And so we're really welcoming you and inviting you to be part of this. We need you. Our students need you. They're counting on you. So what better way to show our students that we care than to be present and to be an example of what being present looks like. So remember, elections are on March 18th at the schools in your community. All of the elections are the same day. Please, if you are not running as a candidate, make sure you are voting. If you are running as a candidate, make sure you get those applications in by January 20th, 3 p.m. Scan this barcode, go to our website, call us, email us. We are here to support you. We will even help you complete your nomination package if you have questions. And remember, it's an electronic process so that everyone has access. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you on March 18th for our LSC elections. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.